out for a little bit of a ride today, had some work to do. So I'm driving through this old neighborhood, and you can see there's a lot of apartments around here. Some are older, some are newer. Everything here is pretty much from the 80s, with one major exception. As you know, it's the trailer park. The trailer park is down here at the end of the road. I think this has been here since the late 60s. There's a shopping center here, and you can see the back fence of the trailer park. Now, as you'll notice, a lot of these trailers are empty because people have been forced out. They've turned these trailers into pseudo houses, and as you can see, it's pretty much abandoned. You look around here, they've been stripping scrap out of it. This is abandoned. People are upset, of course. Look at that, they just kind of abandoned the place and left. I guess they got the gate open because it doesn't matter. And then you can see over here where the little park used to be, what they're replacing it with. These unsightly, overpriced pieces of crap, multi-story apartments. And then here's more of the trailers. And again, some people are still living there, but not a whole lot. You can see over here, they're already demolishing these trailers. These developers are extremely greedy. And I think what happened is that the person or family that owned the park, maybe somebody died, they wanted to sell it, and then now they want to turn it into a bunch of apartments. So you can see they're over here ripping these out. I'm sure they got either a mini excavator, a bobcat, or something to take them out of there. Now they haven't even gotten the land rezoned yet, but you know that because this is Miami, especially since it's in Sweetwater, which is extremely corrupt, they will be able to rezone it without a problem. I mean, it's surrounded by all these other developments. And anyway, you can see over here, it was called the Lil Abner Mobile Home Park. If I get a chance, I might come here with the old bicycle. Oh, there we go. Here's the equipment they're using. They've got what looks like a mini excavator and a track skid steer. Looks like they got it from Downright. Interesting. I don't know if they're renting it from them or if they're actually doing the work. And it looks like there's another one up ahead. Now here's the apartment buildings they're putting up. Now this is a big joke. It looks like a nursing home. Look at this, ready to move in. Take a look at those prices. That's insane. $2,194 for a piece of crap like that. Now here's the other side of Lil Abner. And you can see, just like the other side, there's a bunch of these trailers that are abandoned. There's some people still living in some of them. There's the sewer station over here that supplies all the trailers. And yes, there's another mini excavator. And it looks like it's also from the same Downright company. Down Low or whatever they call it. So I guess what they're doing, they probably hired them out to do the demolition and wipe out all these homes where people were living. Now obviously living in a trailer is not ideal. And I know this pretty well, because I have a friend, part of their family was actually living here, and I got wind of this development actually in, 2013. So what I did, I got them pretty much notified that this was going to happen. Now this was the suspicion I had because I saw some activity on the property. So what ended up happening, last year they announced, I think it was October or November, they were gonna demolish this thing. So really, by that time, they had already made arrangements to move their mobile home. Now the mobile home is old, but it wasn't that old. It was actually located in this section. So what we had done, we had pretty much gotten it ready to disconnect. And as soon as they announced it, they already had leverage. So they got the maximum payment from the developer. And they also were able to mess around and get a refund for one of the lease payments. So they did pretty well. But everybody else basically got screwed. And that's kind of a shame because there's just no reason for this to happen. Again, the only thing they care about down here is profits. They don't care about the people that are living here. You can see there's some sketchy looking people that live around here, but they don't care about that. All they care about is making that money. And by the way, the oldest thing here is this old farm stores, which you can actually see still there. I don't know how it's still in business. But anyway, You can see all the empty spots. Some of them were demolished, some of them were hauled off, but most of these mobile homes, they're too old to be reused. So people just simply strip what they can and then junk the rest. And that's it.